Super Sunday is here, and in keeping with the spirit of fun, we're offering up a super show, starting with sports and ending with a celebration. Kicking off the action is Super Puppy. This adorable Naples pup joins a rough crowd in Puppy Bowl 13. A popular game day tradition on Animal Planet, they promise someone's gonna get licked.
I was told that she is like the puppy spokesperson for Team Fluff. So she is on Team Fluff, not Team Rough. So go Team Fluff.
Then, for the love of guac, who doesn't love the gooey green game day dip? Tips on how to make an unforgettable app in Super Snack. Plus super solutions for unsightly varicose veins in our Positively Healthy series.
Other than looking bad, they can give you a lot of fatigue, they can give you swelling. These symptoms are more at the end of the day, especially if you spend a lot of time on your feet.
Those stories along with the latest scoops and tips from our newsroom. I'm Amy Osher, and this is Behind the Headlines. I'm Amy Osher. Thanks for joining us. It's the ultimate showdown every year on Super Bowl Sunday. A beastly competition takes place. Forget men in pads, this one is pure puppy. And a former Naples shelter dog got a piece of the action. Call it star power. Something about this pup casts a spell on people.
We saw her sitting in like one of the first windows and she was just staring at us.
For Veronica and Jesse, it was love at first sight. They weren't looking to adopt a dog from the Humane Society Naples.
We played with her for a little bit and it was just, it was one of those moments where we both looked at each other, we're like, you're taking this puppy home.
Turns out they weren't the only ones taken by her charm. The dog they would rename Dakota was fresh from a major star studded collar TV shoot.
Well, we were told that day that she either flew in that same day, that same morning, or the day before from New York from just filming in the Puppy Bowl. So that was pretty cool.
No, it didn't surprise me at all. She was definitely cute enough for it.
I tell you, the pit bull mix that we just had out here, they set a Puppy Bowl Cafe record, 12 touchdowns in a matter of 25 minutes.
A pop culture fave, Puppy Bowl is put on each year by Animal Planet. Hours of cuteness playing off the Super Bowl, featuring shelter puppies from across the U.S. This is Dakota's official team photo. The youngest dog in the field, she didn't make the starting lineup, but her star appeal landed her a role.
I was told that she is like the puppy spokesperson for Team Fluff. So she is on Team Fluff, not Team Rough. So go Team Fluff.
Dakota was 3 months old when taping took place. 3 months after the rough and tumble fun, she hasn't uttered a peep. So now that she's gone through this experience, does she have a big head or anything?
No, I don't really think she knows what's going on. She just, she's a normal puppy, very calm. But she loves everyone that she comes encounter with.
She's a lover, not a scrapper. Hello, sweetie. Enjoying a happy ending. Like all the canine competitors in Puppy Bowl, the biggest prize is finding a forever home. And that's where she'll be at game time.
We're going to have some people over, some treats. We'll have our friends' dogs come over too.
It's always something that we've kind of watched every Super Bowl.
A crowning achievement. Here's one last snapshot from her Puppy Bowl adventure. Bow wow. A big score at any Super Bowl party is the guac. Demand for this avocado-based dip hits a high this weekend. Why, I don't know. It's always delicious, but in the weeks leading up to Super Bowl Sunday, Americans will devour 79 million pounds of avocado. With concerns about Mexican imports, some say the time is ripe to enjoy your guacamole.
Hi, I'm Johan Geraldo, and I'm sous chef at Masa Mercado. So we do sell a lot of guacamole this time of year. We also put them in our tacos. Our asada taco has guacamole in it. We also feature it in other of our ceviches. So here we have some of the ingredients that we're going to put into the guacamole. We have serranos. We also put lime juice in there, Roma tomatoes, white onions, of course fresh avocados, and cilantro. I have it all mixed up. This is our pico de gallo. We add a little salt to it. And then in the bowl I have fresh avocado that I've already chunked up. We're gonna add it all in a bowl. Pico de gallo. We're just gonna fold it all in. There you have guacamole.
Some years, the Super Bowl ads are more entertaining than the game. It's probably the only time of the year when people stay put during the commercials. And they should be stellar, considering the millions of dollars companies pay to be seen. Here's a look at the super spenders, the most expensive ad campaigns compiled by the USA Today Network.
What is technology?
Take the blue key, you go back to the luxury you know. You take the red key, and you'll never look at luxury the same again. And we all drive Jaguars.
Oh, yes. It's good to be bad.
Hey, I'm Kelly.
Ian.
Ian?
Ian, pleasure to meet you.
If I give this to you, are you up for whatever happens next?
We gave Ian Rappaport a Bud Light and a choice. He has no idea what's going to happen next.
This is the Motor City. And this is what we do.
Deion Sanders, Javon Curse, Edgerrin James, Fred McCrary, they're just a few of the Southwest Florida prep stars who went on to play in a Super Bowl. Before they got to the NFL, they all took part in a ritual called Signing Day. The first day, a high school senior can sign a binding letter of intent to play football for an NCAA team. It's a big day and a super opportunity.
Hello, I'm Adam Fisher with the Naples Daily News. Wednesday was National Signing Day throughout the country, which is the first day the NCAA allows high school football seniors to sign with college football programs. Throughout Collier County and Lee County, we had a handful of big-time Division I football players signing scholarships. In Collier County, there were 4 players who signed with Football Bowl subdivision schools. That's the top tier of NCAA football, the ones you see playing in bowl games and on Saturday afternoons. The biggest would be Claudin Cherlis, a defensive back at Golden Gate, who signed with UMass. Barron Collier also had Jacene Olabryce accept a scholarship to Air Force. Up in Lee County, the biggest name was Aquandre White, who's been committed to Florida State for over a year now. Finally made that official. At Fort Myers, another running back, Darian Phoenix, heads to Oregon. And then there's a defensive back, Dylan DeGroot, who's going to Illinois. 2 other guys in Collier County committed as preferred walk-ons, meaning they don't have a scholarship right away, but they can earn one. That would be at Naples High School. Chris Hanlon is going all the way up to Michigan. And then at Gulf Coast, tight end Carson Janal is going to Florida International. Of course, for coverage of all this, pictures and videos as a look back on Wednesday, go to naplesnews.com/prepzone.
When we come back, vanishing veins, super solutions to get rid of an unsightly problem. That story is the latest in our Positively Healthy report.
Life here is amazing, and so is the joint care. At the Total Joint Center at Physicians Regional Healthcare System, we've changed the experience of joint replacement for good. With our comprehensive joint care program, most hip and knee replacement patients return home in just 2 days, because we know you want to get on with your active life. Pain-free living starts at Physicians Regional Medical Center, Collier Boulevard, and Physicians Regional Medical Center, Pine Ridge.
My name is Steve Unser, and cabinetry is my specialty. I have been creating custom-designed cabinetry for 20 years in Southwest Florida, and now I am celebrating the grand opening of our new Naples showroom. Steve Unser Cabinetry will help you design your kitchen, bath, or home office with stunning results, offering the best quality of cabinets with a wide variety of design options and pricing to fit any budget. If your kitchen isn't becoming to you, you should be coming to us. Now, 2 locations to serve you.
Is your auto insurance keeping pace with your life? Ask for a AAA Triple Check Insurance Review to see if your current policy is still a good fit. An agent will assess changes in your life, like new vehicles or drivers. Make sure you've got the right coverage and all the discounts you deserve. They'll also see how a AAA membership can round out your protection on the road. Plus, provide roadside assistance, discounts, free services, and vacation extras. Ask for your AAA Triple Check today.
Create your own private island paradise. It's Tommy Bahama month at Bears. Hurry in for half off on all Tommy Bahama and Lexington designs. Shop Bears only exclusives like these island-inspired sofas, starting at $17.97. You can't buy Tommy Bahama for less anywhere else, guaranteed. Live the Tommy Bahama lifestyle with the biggest selection of in-stock designs ready for immediate delivery. Don't miss Tommy Bahama month, only at Bears.
The area's only 30 minutes or less ER service pledge means you'll find less waiting for the care you need. And because we're full service hospitals, a lot more care if you need it. Less waiting, faster care. Only at Physicians Regional Healthcare System.
They're unsightly, uncomfortable, and in severe cases can lead to serious health issues. Varicose veins affect millions of Americans, but there are ways to make these veins vanish. Here's the latest in our Positively Healthy series. For millions of Americans, varicose veins are a real pain. Twisted and bulging, they can snake the length of a leg, impacting much more than appearance.
Other than looking bad, they can give you a lot of fatigue, they can give you swelling. These symptoms are more at the end of the day, especially if you spend a lot of time on your feet.
As the condition develops, people may notice skin changes, including hardening and darkening.
You can start itching, the skin can start getting dry and red.
Severe cases can cause problems with blood pooling because the dilated veins don't function as well. The good news is there are several options to make these veins vanish. Dr. Vivian Torres is a board-certified vascular surgeon with Physicians Regional Healthcare System.
All of our procedures are minimally invasive. They're all done in the office with a local anesthesia.
For years, a common treatment required surgery to tie off the vein. Now, most techniques involve needles, small punctures, or lasers. Among them is laser ablation.
And basically, you get inside of the vein that's causing the problem or having insufficiency, put a catheter that, with high energy, creates inflammation in the vein and closes it off.
Patients go home the same day, their procedure somewhat erasing the veins while eliminating the pain in their legs.
About 95% of persons will notice great improvement, not just in how their legs look, but how they feel.
There is little downtime and virtually no downside to the minimally invasive approaches for varicose veins. We're going to take the show out of the studio and into the newsroom for our On the Beat feature to see what super stories our reporters are working on.
Thanks, Amy. This week is going to be very important for the future of the River of Grass Greenway, which is a planned 75-mile bike path that's going to start here in Naples and make it all the way to Miami. The path has come up with some resistance, especially from the Miccosukee tribe of Indians and Commissioner Penny Taylor, who's the head of the Collier County Metropolitan Planning Organization, the MPO. On Friday, the MPO is going to decide if it wants to keep the planned path on its long-range plans. Right now, the path it's gotten some support from Miami, from here in Naples, and so right now they want to decide if they're even going to keep this $140 million project on the books or if they're going to remove it. So we're going to be following that on Friday, and you can read more about it in the Naples Daily News.
Hi, I'm Shelby Reynolds. I'm a features reporter at the Naples Daily News, and I'm working on a story about a woman who has recently opened up her own gluten-free bakery. When she found out she was gluten intolerant, she tried to find breads and products that were tasty but also gluten-free and didn't have any luck. So her passion for baking started up a new business. And so she sells her products at the 3rd Street Farmers Market, and now she sells them out of her bakery. And you can find that story about how she got started, what she sells, how she makes it, and what's her secret in print on Wednesday and online at naplesnews.com.
I'm Harriet Heithouse. I'm an arts and entertainment writer for the Naples Daily News. This week I've been writing about a concert that came about because of diapers. Baby Basics is giving out its 6 millionth diaper, and they need to earn money to pay for the diapers. When community musicians learned about that, they got together with the choirs, with Naples United Church of Christ, to put together a big concert that's coming up. You can read about it in today's Naples Daily News or naplesnews.com.
Hello everyone, I'm Eric Statz. I'm a reporter with the Naples Daily News.
I'm Ryan Mills. I'm also a reporter with the Naples Daily News. This weekend we were working on a follow-up story to our November package called Streaky Shores, which looked at the state's investment into its eroding coastline. In particular, what we're looking at is on Tuesday, Governor Rick Scott proposed spending $50 million to renourish Florida's beaches this year, which is twice as much as he's proposed in previous budgets. What we'll be looking at is how that $50 million could be spent around the state and different projects that could benefit from that money.
Our Shrinking Shore series pointed out the incredible economic and natural asset that Florida's beaches are for the state, and this proposal by Governor Scott is one of the first signs we've seen from Tallahassee since our series published of a renewed interest in protecting the state's coastline.
Look for the story in today's Naples Daily News or on naplesnews.com.
Thanks, guys. Next up is our weekly commentary and Brent Batten.
Thanks, Amy. It's a safe bet the winning coach in today's Super Bowl will have Gatorade dumped on his head. But what color will that Gatorade be? That's where the betting gets tricky. But bet on it you can. The color of the celebratory drenching is one of dozens of offbeat bets that can be placed on the game. Super Bowl betting is becoming as big as the Super Bowl parties, the commercials, the halftime show, and oh yeah, the game of football. Bookmakers set odds and accept bets on everything from the coin toss to the final outcome and literally just about everything in between. Who will score first? Will one team score 3 times in a row? Will there be a special teams touchdown? The action isn't confined to the game either. You can bet on whether Luke Bryan will flub the national anthem and the color of Lady Gaga's hair. Super Bowl betting is big business. The Nevada Gaming Board reports that more than $150 million was wagered on the Super Bowl in the state's casinos last year. Add illegal bets and office pools, and estimates of the amount wagered runs into the billions. Yet despite this multitude of bets available, will the game go into overtime? Who will join Lady Gaga on stage? Who will the MVP mention first, God, teammates, or family? There are some bets the bookmakers haven't thought of. Here are some wagers I'd like to see offered at the Super Bowl party. How about the over and under on the number of times somebody says, I don't like football, I'm only watching to see the commercials? I put that number at about 7.5. What are the odds that the person saying it is blocking your view of the TV just as the Falcons are trying an onside kick? That's going to be about 2 to 1. Odds the guy in front of you in the buffet line takes the last shrimp? That's almost a sure bet. Over and under on the number of women who slip into a back room to watch a repeat episode of Project Runway? Let's call that about 8.5. The over-under on the number of men who join them, I'm going to say 0.5. What's the over and under on the quarter of the game in which somebody says, come on, honey, we have to leave, tomorrow's a work day? That usually happens about 1.5. What are the odds that Donald Trump does something during the Super Bowl to spark liberal outrage? I'm going to say about 50-50. What are the odds that the liberals will be outraged even if he doesn't? That's close to 100%. These are just some of the possibilities. Odds are you can come up with some more. I'm Brent Batten. Thanks for watching and enjoy the Super Bowl.
Still ahead, a super party where the big winners spent hundreds of thousands of dollars. We'll take you under the tent for a look back at the Naples Winter Wine Fest. That story is coming up on Behind the Headlines.
Life here is amazing, and so is the joint care. At the Total Joint Center at Physicians Regional Healthcare System, we've changed the experience of joint replacement for good. With our comprehensive joint care program, most hip and knee replacement patients return home in just 2 days because we know you want to get on with your active life. Pain-free living starts at Physicians Regional Medical Center, Collier Boulevard, and Physicians Regional Medical Center, Pine Ridge.
Hiring the right moving company is important. Best Moving and Storage is a family-owned and operated business serving Southwest Florida for over 22 years. From our free in-home estimate until the last piece of furniture is in your new place or stored in our climate-controlled warehouse, we treat you like family. Best Moving and Storage is fully licensed and insured, with all of our employees being certified drivers and packers. When it comes to protecting your treasured belongings, choose a company that's experienced and trustworthy. Call Best Moving and Storage today at 239-592-6565.
It's Tommy Bahama Month at Bears. Escape to the tranquility of refined island living. Tommy Bahama collections blend the beauty of natural materials with timeless styles. From Pan-Asian casual elegance to soft contemporary and more. Only Bears has exclusive Tommy Bahama products and the largest selection of designs you can't find anywhere else. In stock, ready for immediate delivery. Tommy Bahama Month. Find the lifestyle you love at Bears.
Is your auto insurance keeping pace with your life? Ask for a AAA triple check insurance review to see if your current policy is still a good fit. An agent will assess changes in your life, like new vehicles or drivers. Make sure you've got the right coverage and all the discounts you deserve. They'll also see how a AAA membership can round out your protection on the road. Plus, provide roadside assistance, discounts, free services, and vacation extras. Ask for your AAA triple check today.
If you want to take your hair game up a notch, this next story has your name on it. We started a few weeks back in our shortcuts segment with a poofy ponytail. Now we're going to add a twist, literally. Here's stylist Amy Handy.
Now we're going to start with a low pony, say you just want to dress up a pony, or this can actually be the start of an evening style, something a little bit more dramatic. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this low pony. It's really as simple as a pony and a braid. And I'm just going to quickly braid loosely her hair. And it's okay if some little pieces pop out because that's going to be part of the cuteness of this pony. So now once I've got it down to here, I'm going to keep grip of that, but I'm going to just kind of loosen these little pieces up. And then I'm just going to wrap it around. And I'm going to take that end and tuck it into the ponytail holder, and then you're just going to take a few of your bobby pins. You don't need many because most of the hair is already secured in the braid. And you're just going to, don't split it open, just grab it and shove it in there sideways. If you want to lock it in, take another bobby pin and crisscross it on top of it. And what that's going to do is that's really going to lock that bobby pin in. Really, I could be done now if I want, but I'm just going to give her a little bit more security. Just pull those braids apart. Another bobby pin, shove that in. And she's got an elegant bun and updo in no time at all.
The super party of the season took place last weekend at the Naples Ritz-Carlton as wine lovers the world over came to feast, play, and bid on outrageous auction items. It's a massive moneymaker for local children's charities. This year, the world-renowned live auction raising more than $15 million. As we all know, the luxury lots bring in big cash. Out of the 62 this year, none went for under $100,000. We're talking packages with overseas trips on private jets, entry to exclusive awards and entertainment shows like the Emmys, and limited edition exotic cars, including a 2017 McLaren going for almost $500,000. Since its start in 2001, WineFest has raised more than $161 million for children in need. That's a wrap for this super edition of Behind the Headlines. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. You can always rewatch or catch up on past episodes by going online to naplesnews.com. On the left-hand side, under Quick Links, select Behind the Headlines. I'm Amy Osher. See you back here next week.
Here we go, baby. Come on, Teddy. so good she's born for it.